Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another edition of Every Flavor, where today we are taking a look at every flavor of the Payday candy bar and a little bonus in between. So let's get to it. First off, we're taking a look at the original Payday bar. Now owned by the Hershey's Company, the Payday bar was invented in 1932 by Frank Martocchio and originally produced by the Hollywood Candy Company, the same company who created the Zero candy bar, now also owned by Hershey's. Early on, advertisements described the Payday bar to have caramel, fudge, and peanuts. I don't know where the fudge came in, but there we go. But it is a caramel nougat-like bar that is covered in salty halved peanuts. And with the Payday bar being released during the Great Depression in the United States, it was seen as a meal replacement bar with its dense peanut coating. The Payday bar got its name as it was first produced on the day it was payday at Hollywood Candy. Its second flavor was the Chocolatey Payday. First released in 1983, it was an original Payday bar covered in chocolate. Pretty simple. The first run of the Chocolatey Payday lasted throughout the 1980s, and it seemed to hardly exist, if at all, by the 1990s. In 2006, it was released for a limited time under the name Payday, covered in real milk chocolate. Big long name there. And then again in 2007 under the name Payday Chocolatey Avalanche, which later was discontinued. In August of 2020, the Chocolatey Payday was released once again permanently, and to this day it is still available. The third flavor is Honey Roasted Payday, debuting in 1987, which featured honey roasted peanuts instead of the standard salted peanuts on the bar. The availability of the Honey Roasted Payday was very spotty throughout the next couple of decades, but at this moment, it is discontinued. Now, this next bar isn't a flavor, but a really cool variation. It's just not going to get a number, but an honorable mention. So this Payday bar was just your standard regular Payday bar, but it included a nickel. So in 1989, 12.3 million Payday bars containing nickels were sold. The story of this was after a test in 1988, Hollywood Candy saw Payday sales skyrocket, almost 3 times over. This gave the company the idea to include a nickel in the first 12.3 million Payday bars produced in 1989. The vice president of marketing at Hollywood Candy said that it would help sell even more Paydays if it included a nickel. And he also added that, when was the last time you got a nickel in a candy bar? The nickels came in its own clear wrapper inside of the packaging right next to the Payday bar, along with a special looking candy wrapper on the outside promoting that there was a nickel on the inside. Now back to actual flavors. The fourth flavor is Payday Pro, released in 2005. It was a Payday bar made for active people wanting the taste of a Payday for their protein. Loaded with 15 grams of protein and 14 vitamins and minerals, the Payday Pro replicated the same taste of an original Payday bar, but it didn't last long as it was discontinued shortly after. Now, this fifth and final flavor is the craziest one out of all of them, as it was the Payday Flavor of Texas Barbecue Bar, released for a limited time in May of 2017. Now, this bar was your regular Payday bar with a barbecue seasoning on it to give it the featured flavor. It was a limited edition release for their state-themed tastes, as Reese's also had a flavor of Georgia Honey Roasted released around the same time. The Barbecue Payday bar only lasted for the summer of 2017, and after that, it's been gone ever since. And that is every flavor of the Payday bar up to this point. Thank you all for watching and listening to this edition of Every Flavor. For more Every Flavor videos, make sure to subscribe right here to Industrial Industries World Radio. I'm DJ Glowing Ice. Have a great rest of your day.